Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome to another episode of Train Simulator 2021. Today you're joining us on the Southeastern Network where we're down at London Charing Cross. Now this is a workshop route which combines a number of routes. I can't remember the exact name of the route, but as you can see there is there's a link in the description to it first of all, but there's a hell of a lot of routes. You've got up to Victoria here, you've got Charing Cross, which is where we are, and then there's obviously City Thames Link and Blackfriars. So yeah, plenty of the Southeastern Network. It extends all the way down here. Look, massive route. And if you are a lover of Southeastern, you're gonna love this route. It's all about Southeastern. Oh, hang on. There we go, we've got alarms going off and everything. What we're going to do, we're going to Hastings today. That's where we are going, so I'll just set the... is it? Yeah, it's Hayes, I'm lying to you. Yeah, London Charing Cross to Hayes, not Hastings. Begins with an H, let me off. Yeah, it's an early morning service, 7:20. Departure from London Charing Cross through to Hayes. We're going to be calling at Waterloo East, London Bridge, Ladywell, Catford Bridge, Lower Sydenham, New Beckenham, Clock House, Elmers End, Eden Park, West Wickham, and finally Hayes. So yeah, it's not a route I know an awful lot about. Please check the signal. Right, driver operated, because yeah, we're in a 707, which if you remember, these did start their lives down at South West Trains. And, well, they didn't actually, because they were Autotons of South West Trains, and then they started life under South Western Railway. Right, we may need to tab the signal ahead. We don't, because it's displaying a proceed aspect. So, yes, again, this is one of the fantastic Armstrong Powerhouse Enhanced Class 707s. You absolutely need the enhancement packs. If you remember, I did once take a drive of the 700 when it first came out, the Dovetail Games variant, and it was absolutely atrocious. So yes, the Armstrong Powerhouse pack, again, link in the description, is absolutely essential if you are enjoying a bit of DeZero City action. So yes, we are leaving Charing Cross, and we're just over here at the moment. We're going to be travelling over this way, down through London Bridge, and then we sort of do a bit of this. We sort of weave our way down here, down this line here, and end up at Hayes down here. So I don't know if you can see. There you go. We sort of do a bit of that. It's quite like an S-bend of a route there. Now this scenario, I can't remember where I got this scenario from. I think it's one of Alan Thompson's sim. I have already driven this just to check that it works, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I think it's from, is it CrankyBot? CB? It might be, yeah, I think it might be, but there's a link in the description. There's a lot of links in the description, folks. You know my videos, I like to link you to all the bits, especially with Train Sim, because there's normally lots of different bits you have to get from everywhere. And yeah, I mean, we're using Railworks Enhancer, and it looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? This route is gorgeous. I love the attention to detail. I think, was the Charing Cross bit brand new? I think he's done this all himself. I believe, I could be mistaken. I think the Blackfriars bit also is new. I can't remember, to be honest with you, which bits come with the routes, because it's a mashup of routes, isn't it? So right, hang on, we'll get a bit of accelerating there. We're due into Waterloo East at 24, and we're estimated at 24 exactly. So yes, it's some quite tight timetabling in places. But then again, we're in southeastern London, where it's a massive dense commuter network. So yeah, we're expecting quite tight timings. Oh, we got a double yellow with no AWS. That's a bit odd. I imagine that can't show a red because there's another signal so close. I don't know. I could be mistaken. Flying in. Look at that. Another train coming the other way. 465s, is it? Ah, we've got a magnet here, so we're going to get some sort of AWS. We get the little whistle when you do a bit too much accelerating or a bit too much braking. There we go. Doors released. I say doors released. There we go. Try again. I obviously didn't press the button hard enough. Now, of course, this is one of the units. Oh, there we go. They're called city beams. I don't know about you. I personally don't like the branding. I don't like the livery. I think the dark blue is very smart. I just don't like what they've done with the yellow at the front. It just seems so much of an afterthought. Like they were just never going to bother painting it yellow in the first place. And they were, oh no, you've got to paint it yellow because of X, Y and Z reasons. I really do not like the yellow. I think it'd look better if they did it like Thameslink, where it's just this yellow bit in the middle here. Or if they did it like Southwest, where all this was yellow as well. I just think it'd look so much better. That like cross-section of yellow, it just looks garbage. You've got all these beautiful curves and beautiful lines that come with the design of the 707. Use them for your livery, for goodness sake. Oh, it does make you want to cry, doesn't it? Now, we're currently at Waterloo East, so in a moment we're going to be setting off, and you will see the Thameslink lines. We're going under, over, wobbling free. We're going to be, well, you'll see the lines, the Thameslink lines joining us. I think they go over, look, you can just see them there. Right, off we go. And this unit is such a joy to drive. I really do enjoy driving this unit. It's so easy as well. It just, when you want it to go, it goes. When you want it to stop, it stops. There we go. We've got a red, so we're gonna pop the DRA on. Oh, hang on, where are we? There we go. Are we, oh, could have got a really nice photo with them two there. Never mind. Oh, hang on. Oh, we didn't get the full doodah offer. Another one there. Hello. Right, maybe we could get a nice shot. Nice shot there. Oh, like that, under a bridge as well. There you go, so you can just see the Thameslink lines joining us from up there. I don't know if we're going to see a Thameslink train. Doesn't appear so you've got lines going over the top. This is one thing that I absolutely love about the Southeastern Network in particular, Southeastern and Southern, is there's just so many lines everywhere going in all different directions. I just think it's such an interesting area of the country. I know that it's all EMUs wherever you go. Okay, there's the odd DMU if you're talking out of Waterloo. But yeah, it's quite, in terms of the actual traction, you could argue it's quite boring. It's Electrostar County. I like the Electrostars, so I think that they're quite good. Oh, look at that, bit of police action in the background there. Just have a bit of braking down to 20. And this, if you remember, we've driven this way before, haven't we? I think we were on an Electrostar last time we drove down here. Or maybe we were on a Desiro City. Were we Thameslink? I genuinely don't know. I think we've driven this route, haven't we? I just don't know if it was down to Hastings. I mean, it's not Hastings now, is it? We're not going to Hastings now. Stop talking about Hastings, you blithering idiot. You're going to Hayes. We've got a red signal there. Oh, which has all of a sudden become green. That's one thing I have noticed with this. Sometimes the signals can be a little bit unpredictable. Obviously, we had a green aspect straight to a red there. But, yeah, all in all, it's a pretty brilliant pack, and I love it. Got another Electrostar coming around the corner here. 375, is it? Or a 377? Difficult to tell now. That's a 375. Of course, they have got both. And if you notice, since I reinstalled all my Armstrong Powerhouse packs, all my Electrostars have windows. If you remember, they never used to, did they? The driving cabs, well, the coaches with driving cabs on them never had any windows. They were all see-through. But that appears to be working again now. So, yeah, I have no idea what caused it, but it seems to be fixed, which is good. Southeastern were getting a hell of a lot of complaints, as were Southern, for the very drafty carriages, with obviously no windows. So they've put some glass in, and it's all good now. Oh, there sounds to be some sort of 465 either going or coming, or I don't know. You can hear one somewhere, can't you? Where are we? Don't know where we are. Well, I know we're at London Bridge, but I don't know where the train where I could hear the sounds come from. Now, we are missing some trams on this. They're the only little bit that we're missing. I personally chose not to go get them because it was a UK train sim DLC that you needed to download. It was a Croydon tram. I'm assuming we'll see them en route today if you did have them for your scenario. I could not be bothered waiting in the big long queue, because there's always a long queue with UK Train Sim, isn't there? There we go. Look at that. Oh, doesn't it look good? But again, look at the yellow on the front of that. Doesn't that just look so much better? They should have done that with this. Silly, silly sausages. Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't have got a nice shot of that. Maybe from the gantry. Will that work? Yeah, we can try. There we go. That might work. Right, be wary of adverse signalling ahead, driver, as many services are arriving into London behind schedule and are being prioritised for pathing. Right, okay, so we need to look out for delayed services in front. We can do that. Got a nice Southern liveried 377 arriving on the right-hand side there. I know that Southern are a bit Marmite, aren't they? Some people love them, some people hate them. I mean, I think that could be said for most of our railway companies, couldn't it? But yes, Southern do have a very striking livery. I think, despite the fact a lot of it's white, that green just works so well. Thameslink livery is horrendous. It's just white with splashes of grey on it. The Southeastern livery, I prefer the blue to the white, I think. I'm not quite sure what I think of it. I don't really know why they painted everything the dark blue. There's probably a good reason for it, but oh, look at that. Oh no, Joe, you imbecile. You didn't manage to get a shot again. Oh, hang on, we've got a red signal in front again. You gonna do... Oh, there we go, you've cleared. That's good. Full steam ahead. Look at that. I love this line coming out of London Bridge. All these lines are just... Oh, I mean, I don't know if we're missing a bit of scenery here. Like, in terms of actual trains coming the other way. I don't know. Maybe we are, maybe we're not. But the amount of stuff when you hear in real life, there's just trains everywhere. It's fantastic. Maybe it's a Sunday. Maybe that's why it's a bit quiet. I sort of expected it to be a bit busier. But it's not the end of the world because... obviously, when we played the Portsmouth Direct Line, that was abundant with scenery, and we did get some performance issues, didn't we? Because there was so much AI traffic. Whereas this, we're getting a lovely smooth drive. The Railworks enhancer, which I've got, I'm sure that's what makes the haze and makes the buildings a little bit fuzzy in the background. It's just gorgeous. It's absolutely brilliant. It really does. I mean, it's going to sound silly saying it, isn't it? Because it's called Railworks Enhancer, but it really does enhance how it looks. It looks awesome. We've got a double Lello. Double Lello. Let's just ease off there. Because this could be anything round the corner, couldn't it? Although I think we're on a double yellow again. So we'll put the foot down a little bit. Oh, we've got a green now. That's even better. New Cross. Why does that sound familiar? Have I been here before? Have we worked a train that stopped at New Cross? Who knows? God, we are. Excuse me. We are following something, aren't we? Is it at New Cross where that really, really low bridge is that the trains only just fit under? I don't know. There's like a right-hand bend. And then a low bridge. Oh, we've got a green, that's good news. So obviously we're on the fast lines here. I didn't honestly think the 707s would be used as fast trains. I don't really know what I thought they'd be used as, to be honest. I know that they were the high-density metro services at Southwestern. But I guess Southeastern, do they just sort of crop up anywhere on the central London lines? I mean, they're not the metro all-stop services, I mean. There we go, we'll... oh, hang on, we're going to green. Flipping it, right. Get the hammer down. Maybe our train's turned off that we're following there. To go from yellow to double yellow and green straight away usually would suggest it's gone somewhere else. Right, let's get us foot down. It's not New Cross with the low bridge anyway. I was sort of waiting for it and it just never arrived. It's down here. It's this station I'm thinking of. You can see the bridge, the flyover, because it goes up there and then over the top. Doesn't that look awesome? Oh, with all the AI as well, the 465s everywhere, you can see it just going over the top. Look at it! Oh, it looks awesome. Everybody duck. Way! Straight under, tell ya. Should have low bridge signs on there, flipping heck. It's a good job they chose to use juice rail and not overhead knitting, because we'd never get the knitting under there. Never in a million years. Oh, we appear to have a red signal, so we'll get slowing down there. So we're going to a 20, which I can only imagine is going to mean that we're turning right. That's why we've stopped. So something's going to come the other way, isn't it? We'll be waiting for something fast to go past us, no doubt. Oh, and here it is. Oh no, it's not. That's on the left-hand line. Ignore me. Give him a little wave. Hello, hello. Oh, I do like getting the trains together like that. Looks awesome. There we go. Take it out of forward. I don't know if you can do that on the move. I mean, you seem to be able to on Train Sim. I don't know if you'd be... Excuse me. I don't know if you'd be frowned at for that. Let's have a look. It must be here somewhere. I mean, what time are we due into Ladywell? Oh, okay, 5 minutes. So we've got a bit of time. There's, I mean, it is only just round the corner, isn't it? City Beam. I'm still not convinced. Still not convinced. See, they come up with all these funny names for things. I think the passengers aren't really that bothered, are they? They just want a train that turns up on time. I mean, City Beam doesn't mean anything to a passenger, does it? Although I hadn't noticed, and I have noticed now, they've got black around the windows. You see the black stripe? I'd absolutely never noticed that until literally just this second. Because, of course, the Southwestern ones and the Thameslink ones don't, do they? That's obviously just part of the livery. Maybe it's because the Electro Stars have got black all the way down, haven't they? Because are they fixed glazing windows, the Electro Stars? Pretty sure they are. Well, most of them are anyway. The newer 387s have got the rounded windows, haven't they? The sort of rubber bonded windows. But obviously, if you look at the Electro Star, that's got the black round the windows, as do Turbo Stars. It's very much a design. So maybe they've done these city beams to look exactly the same. Right, off we go. Green signal, foot down. Hold on, everybody. We're off. Right, so where does that line round there go to then? Is that, where are we? Ah, so that's the main line that goes down down this way, isn't it? Right, okay. I see. And we're joining another line that's come from somewhere else. I hope you enjoy this this Joe Dobson educational journey around the southeast. Oh, that's a railway line that goes somewhere. Yeah, that one's come from somewhere else. Oh, this one actually you can stop at Lewisham. Oh, so you can actually you can go straight on and actually. Well, why didn't we just go around through Lewisham? We could have avoided having to wait. It would have sped everything up, no doubt. I don't know. We could have even just stopped at Lewisham. That would have been quicker than trying to go over on the bypassing line. Rightio, so Ladywell. I mean, this sort of does just strike you as, you know, just not like a special route or anything. It's just a commuter route that sort of stops at all the places that Londoners need to go. You know what I mean? It's not like the East Coast Main Line that's high speed. It's not like it's going to the coast. It's just literally a suburban service. I guess that's why it has the 707s on. I mean, obviously we don't need to really look at the DOO cameras, do we? So we'll stop there. Doors are open. What units have we got? 707-001, 707-008. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, because obviously these will work with guards, weren't they, on South West trains, or South Western Railway. And now they're driver only. Rightio, what time are we due out? It's a shame that Train Simulator doesn't seem to have the capacity to work the screens, isn't it? It would be absolutely brilliant if, like, in a future update, because they seem to be keen on updating Train Sim Classic. Wouldn't it be brilliant if they had the capacity? And I mean, it'll be something in the scripting, but I mean, if OMSI can use like mirrors, then surely this could use cameras. I don't know. Obviously, OMSI's made on a completely different game engine, but. Yeah, surely if mirrors are a thing, then mind you, the DOO mirrors don't work, do they? So maybe reflections and mirrors aren't a thing in Train Sim. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see anyway, wouldn't it? So you could actually observe all your doors closing when you're leaving the station. That'd be brilliant. I mean, I'm not an advocate of driver-only operated services. I think that the guard plays a very important role on board the train. Why are you going so slowly? Goodness only knows. Perhaps it's his first day driving 707s. He's just taking it easy. But yeah, I'm not an advocate of the driver-only services, but I think for realism, it would be brilliant. I mean, it's good that Armstrong Powerhouse have added the ability to press the Control and R on services that can be DOO and can be a guard, so you can flip between the two. Like this, for example, you can use it with a guard or without. But, you know, I think it would be good if the screens worked. I mean, to be honest with you, if they're still developing for Train Sim, there's a strong chance that in the future we might see things such as, you know, the CAF Civity fleet. We've got that with Transport for Wales, London North Western, Transport for Birmingham or whatever they're called. West Midlands Railway, that's the one. And then obviously TransPennine, Northern have a lot of CAF Civities. So yeah, it would be really good to see, wouldn't it? Particularly with like the West Coast. You could have Northern 195s, 331s, 397s. Now that all that's happened up north, there sort of is a big gap in our trains. When we got the 185, we just patched all the traction gaps, and then TransPennine went and got themselves a load of new traction that we don't have on Train Sim anymore. So we're back to where we were with no modern traction. Obviously, down south there's these beauties. And to be fair, I'm not really that keen on a lot of modern trains, but these DeZero cities, I absolutely love them. Do, of course, let me know in the comments what your thoughts on the DeZero cities are, because I know some people said last time that they absolutely hate them, and would rather be on an Alstom or Bombardier contraption. Personally, I prefer the Desiro City to the Aventra, but we're all entitled to our opinions, aren't we? And do, of course, as I say, let me know what you think of that yellow, because I think it's awful. I think it's absolutely awful, and I'm not for changing my mind on that one. But of course, if you love it, then do, of course, let me know in the comments. I always like to hear what people think. Catford Bridge. I'm assuming that's the bridge. There is actually a place on this route called Catford, isn't there? Because you can... Is that it? Nope, that's Hither Green. Is that it? Nope, Crofton Park. Lewisham. There is Catford somewhere. Nunhead? Is it Nunhead or is it Nunhead? I don't know. Don't know. Oh, there you go. There's Catford, right next to Catford Bridge. Who thought to put it there? Do we intersect that line at all? Oh, it goes over or under us in a little bit. It's weird that they never thought to, you know, join the two together. If we nip out like that. Oh, there it is. Flipping heck. That is just a short transfer away. And then it goes over the top of us. Right. Ah, there you go. You learn something new. Every day's a school day, isn't it? Oh, that whistle. Let's nip outside and watch it power away from the station. I mean, obviously it's quite dark, isn't it, really? But then again, we are, like, between buildings and in a bit of a cutting with a bridge there. It does hide all the sunlight, doesn't it? 35 mile an hour off the platform. Oof. I think it's funny as well, you know, these have been at Southwestern for, you know, a tiny splash of time. You know, they've not been there very long at all, have they? And they've already had them all refurbished inside. I mean, I know they're all white mainly, aren't they? So it's not a massive refurbishment, but you know, they've all got the blue Southwestern maquette now. I wonder what happened with the original maquette. You know, all the red. What are you betting that they've thrown them all away? Just bung it in a skip. It'll be fine. Oh, hang on, that's the doodad. That's not gone off yet, has it? The Vigilance. Or if you're playing Simrail, the Villigance. Love the Villigance system. This is a truly lovely drive. It really, really is. Download this route. If you've got all the requirements, go and check this route out. This little trip down to Hayes. Ah, there you go. I got it right. Hayes, not Hastings. I'm proud of myself. I hope you're proud of me too. Yeah, this little trip down to Hayes is a really, really nice drive. I love it. Normally with like commuter stuff like this, I get a little bit like, oof, you know, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this. This is the second time today that I've done this drive. Because, like I said, I tested it earlier just to make sure there were no derailing objects, you know, that we'd actually get to the end. Oh, come on, stop, 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 stop. Oh, we might have gone a little bit far down there, but never mind. Actually, no, to be fair, we've not gone far enough, have we? Because the DOO screen's just there. But still, the door has opened. Oh, I didn't think it would. Oh, hang on, not save. Pressing the wrong button completely. I was trying to F1 to see how where we are. So where are we now? We're at Lower Sydenham. We've got New Beckenham. I wonder if that's near Beckenham Junction. Then a couple of other places I've never heard of. Where are we? So we're there. Oh, Beckenham Junction is near New Beckenham. Who would have seen that coming? I mean, even so, we've come all the way down here and we're still near lines that we could have been on, going different routes. There's so much interconnectivity down here with the different services. I just think it's awesome. People from South London will probably see this as just quite mundane and, you know, just, it's just the train. They don't realise, to us simple northerners, how absolutely brilliant the network is down here. Right, full steam ahead. New Beckenham, the next stop. Have we got a load of ticks for everything so far? We've not messed up on anything. Nope. I do love a cranky bot scenario. I find you can always get the ticks. Puts a lot of effort into the scenarios, does our cranky bot. Yeah, one thing I love about the 707s is you can absolutely belt it into the stations and then just throw the imaginary anchor out the window. And they just stop. They're fantastic as a Suburban unit like this. Commuter unit. Stop start is what they were meant to do. I don't think they're so good on the Thameslink stuff, just because I think those DOO cameras are too high as well. How on earth are you meant to see them? They're way too high. Whoever made the route. Can we either have them a bit further back or a little bit lower? Oh dear. Gonna have a crick neck. Yeah, the 700s. The 700s are brilliant units. I do like them. I just think the long distance sort of thing from Bedford to Brighton, if you're doing that journey all the way there, that is such an uncomfortable seat. I mean, it's got this style interior, you know, they're not for long journeys, are they, at all? Right, off we go. So, off to the left here for Beckenham Junction. And I think, is that the train down towards Orpington that goes over there? Don't know, let's have a look. Orpington is here, isn't it? Yes. Oh, look at that. Look at Joe knowing his Southeastern geography. Orpington. So yeah, turn left for Orpington. And there's a bit of single track. Look at that. Tiny little bit of single track. With some buffers there, as if it used to go. But then they sort of cut it short. I wonder why they did that. It's like the line if you go out of York towards Scarborough. Just for a tiny fraction, just like that line there, it goes to single track and then it comes back out again. You think, I wonder why that is. There will be a reason that at some point in time that has happened. And I bet that's the trams because there's overhead wires that we've just gone under. Let's have a look. Have we got that there? Oh yeah, there we go. Beckenham Road. Yeah, a bit of trammage. I reckon if we had have downloaded the trams, we'd have seen a tram there. But this isn't Tram Sim. Oh, excuse me, sir. You've got your tail lights on. I wonder if he knows. God, Crankybot, I was saying that your scenarios were absolutely brilliant. You've got a 465 there with his tail lights on. What are you playing at, man? See, that's much better. Look at that. That's lovely. And obviously, in real life, I, as the driver, could lean forward to look at them. I mean, I don't need to because I've got these. But, you know. I mean, I think I've got those. I think that one's more of a TMS, isn't it? Oh, he's gone, that Southeastern 465. I hope he's gone with his headlights on. Clock House. It's a station I've never heard of. Give us a cheer in the comments if you've heard of Clock House, or if you're from there. Oh, wouldn't that be spooky if Joe's at your local station? That's frightening. If I lived in those houses, I'd be taking cover. Be hiding under the coffee table. Right, off we go. Hold on to your hats, folks. This is going to be a good one. Just less than a mile, 3/4 of a mile to Elmers End. And then we're stopping again. Look at that, half a mile and we need to be doing 20 miles an hour. Goodness me. I wonder why it's so slow. I mean, I'm assuming we'll see when we get to Elmers End. There we go, we'll just ease off there. What time are we due in? 7:56. Oh, we've got plenty of time, haven't we? Plenty of time. Bit of braking. Oh, I can see the station, which means I might need a bit more braking. Perhaps it's driver error then that he had his tail lights on, because this chap's got his headlights on. He's raring to go, isn't he, this guy? Look at him. Can't wait. He's happy to be at work today. Going to Charing Cross. I wonder if it's a mixture then of 465s and 707s. That might be why that other 707 we saw earlier was going so slow. It's his first day on... he's used to 465. Oh, excuse me. Banner repeater. In green as well. Lovely. Oh, is this tram on the right as well? Oh, come on. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, we stopped too far down. Goodness me. We got door release. Not on this coach you haven't. You sausage. Oh, well. Where are we going next? Eden Park. Ah, so there's quite a bit of 20 round here then. Is there a big corner? Some sort of huge... Oh, wow, there is quite a big corner there, isn't there? And then we sort of start making our way down to Hayes. So there is a line here. That's obviously the tram line, Elmers End. And I think, do the trams go up here to Tramlink? Yeah, they must do, mustn't they? They'll connect up like that. Again, Croydon trams. Don't have a clue about them. I've been on them once. I don't actually know where we got off. We got off, maybe, I don't know, is it Beckenham? I'm not sure. Maybe it was... I genuinely don't know, actually. It would be unfair to take a guess, because I haven't a clue. Don't seem to get an interlock. Oh, the interlock light's down there. Right, okay. Ignore me, then. And if you noticed, I haven't checked it once all journey, which is disgraceful, isn't it, really? I wonder if they have these in the cab on the 707s. The power supply AC and DC, because if you look, it has no pantograph. I wonder, because obviously these are built for, well, they were built for Southwest, which doesn't have any AC. So I wonder if, obviously, because this is the 700 cab that the enhancement pack's built on, I wonder if it just has them, because it is technically a 700 in disguise, isn't it? Or if there's just sort of blanked off buttons there, little holes. A bit of cellophane over, just in case they want to convert them. Come on, keep going. We're excited about this 60 section. Might get a little bit of speed. And of course, now that the 700 has been announced for what is it called? Trains in World 3, we're going to see it on there as well. I'm just hoping it's going to be like the 323, where it's better than the one Dovetail released for Train Sim Classic, because the one for Train Sim Classic was awful, as I mentioned earlier. It was ghastly for the money, whereas the 323 for Train Sim World 3 was actually pretty decent, to be honest with you. So I'm hoping that they're going to pull the finger out for this one, and it's going to be a pretty good unit. we seem to be going uphill a little bit as well. There we go. We'll ease off a little bit now. Eden Park, 8 o'clock when we get there. Luckily the hill is on our side, isn't it? Get a nice smooth break into here. That'll do. I love the details. The foliage in between the tracks just really makes it for me, because obviously tracks do have foliage between. How many routes have we driven on trains where that is just not a thing at all? I just think it really makes it... It looks that little bit more like it's been taken over by foliage. And you'll know what I mean by this. You look at railway infrastructure, and if it's not essential for the repairs, it's often neglected. You'll find that in a lot of places, the shrubbery is sort of... Well, nature is reclaiming it slowly and steadily. Slowly but surely, that's what I'm trying to say. I just kept saying slowly over and over again. Oh dear, tiredness. It's not good, folks, I'll tell you that now. But yeah, this is one of the routes where it really stands out, and particularly when we were leaving London as well, I noticed there was the foliage in between the tracks. I just think that's awesome. It really, really is awesome, and it's just the little details like that that make a route for me. You know, I always say the smaller details are just it's what I look for. It's the same with the buses on OMSI, the maps on OMSI, little intricate details like that. It's just brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And this is no exception. To say this is a free route, obviously it's got payway requirements, of course, but yeah, it's just fantastic. We have the interlock. There we go. Although we're probably rolling backwards because I took the brake off before I put it in forward. Goodness gracious me. Where next? West Wickham. I bet that's difficult to say if you've had a few sherbets. Try to buy a ticket when you've had a bit to drink would be a nightmare, wouldn't it, if you live in West Wickham? You'd be going... You'd be all over the place. Come on, Joe, don't mess it up now. You've done really well. We've got ticks all the way down. Nope, another 465. God, they get a frequent service, don't they? And they're all 8 cars, or 10 cars in some cases. I mean, obviously, whatever 10 car. But there was that one with the 466 stuck on the back that we saw earlier, wasn't there? I love that whistling sound. Awesome. Absolutely brilliant. Right, get them doors open. "45 minutes, good lord, where does the time go?" If you stuck with us this long, congratulations. You win a free teapot. No, wouldn't it be great if you did win a free teapot if you watched all the way to the end? Maybe we need to start doing that. Joe Dobson branded teapots. Because who doesn't love tea? I mean, tea is essentially crisis management, isn't it? And I mean, crisis management is something we need on this channel. Right, off we go. Full steam ahead. Oh wow, next stop is Hayes. I told you it creeps up on you. You're just really, really enjoying the drive. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, that's your terminus route, by the way. Oh, that's your terminus station. It's lovely and green, isn't it? To say we're probably not far from London still. Because obviously we've gone a bit of a squiggly way round. As the crow flies, we're probably not that far at all. But yeah, it really is green and luscious, and you could be anywhere. You know, this could be between Leeds and York, or Micklefield and Church Fenton, this section. Obviously it couldn't, because it doesn't have third rail in real life, does it? But you know what I mean. It doesn't strike you as a suburban London route, is what I'm saying. Right, into platform 2. Now, you'll like this in a moment, because I'm going to stop very oddly. Yeah. And it's on purpose. It's not an accident. And I couldn't work out at first why we would stop like this. But it's brilliant. I tell you, it's absolutely incredible. So, I say it's incredible. It's probably common practice. But for a northerner, ham-fisted northerner, bit of a country bumpkin, it's like, oh wow, they've actually thought ahead there. So if you look, we've got the 6 and the 10 car stop boards here, and the 4, 8 and 12 there. Now why might that be, I hear you ask? Isn't that weird? Surely the 10 should be down there, the 4 should be up here. No, so if we stop there we go. Right, we're here. Get them doors open. Right, okay, yep, put it in neutral, take your key out. So yeah, we're here. Why have we left all that room? Well, if we fly down to the other end of the platform, your back cab is not near the DOO monitors, which it should be. But yeah, obviously in real life, maybe the platforms are a tad longer. I mean, we are right by that board, aren't we? So yeah, obviously it's so that your back cab would be near the DOO monitors. Isn't that cool? Right, well, thanks so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do show your appreciation by clicking that like button. And do, of course, remember to subscribe if you have enjoyed the video. Plenty more where that came from. Other than that, as I say, thanks so much for watching. Links are in the description, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.